Well, hey, I've got a question for you. How many weeks are there in a month? And from a financial maths point of view, do we even care? Well, by the end of the video, we're going to find out. So Jenny, she gets paid $1,200 every week. So what is her annual salary? Now remember, annual means a year. So in a year, how much will she get? Well, we take her $1,200 that she gets every week and we multiply it by how many weeks there are in a year. There's 52. So for every one of those weeks, she gets $1,200. So all up at the end of the year, her salary will be $62,400. The little PA means per annum, means per year. All right, but what about if we wanted to know how much she gets paid every month? Well, let's take a look. If we take the $1,200 that she gets every week, and what do we multiply it by? Now, what I'm about to do is wrong, but so many people do it. So many students do this. They take the weekly amount and they multiply it by 4 because they go, well, there's 4 weeks in a month. Well, let's have a look and see. That would give me an amount of $4,800 a month. And if she gets that every month for 12 months, I could check that by multiplying it by 12, which gives a yearly amount here of $57,600. But that's not the same as what we got in the first bit. So clearly this bit is wrong, and it is wrong. So let's try and fix it. When we're doing these monthly calculations, we always work from this yearly amount. We always convert it, if we have to a yearly amount. So we're going to take our $62,400 for the year, and we're going to divide it by the number of months in a year. Every year has 12 months. So her yearly amount divided by 12 months gives me a monthly pay of $5,200 a month. Now, this is much more accurate than what we did previously. So just remember, never ever just simply multiply the weekly amount by 4. You'll get it wrong every time. So let's look at another example for you. Gary gets paid $1,055.50 every week. So let's calculate his fortnightly pay and his monthly pay. Now, fortnightly, hopefully you remember, is 2 weeks. A fortnight is 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks, how much will he earn? Okay, well, we can take his weekly amount and we can multiply it by 2 in this case to get a fortnightly pay of $2,111. But what does he get per month? Now, do not take this and multiply it by 4. Instead, we want to multiply it by 52 to get his annual salary. So over a whole year, he'll get this amount, and I take this now and I simply divide it by 12, and that gives us this amount per month. Okay, so always take the weekly amount, convert it to an annual, and then we work from there. So we can divide it by 12 for his monthly amount. All right, so let's answer the question that we asked right at the start. Do we care? Well, when it comes to financial maths, no, we don't, because we never ever multiply the weekly amount by how many weeks there are in a month. We always do this method of converting to the annual first. So it really does not matter to us how many weeks there are in a month because we never use that number. All right, guys. Now, I want you to pause here for the video and copy down the examples and the notes that you see on the screen. In a moment, we're going to put up some practice questions. So pause now. And now that you've done your notes, I'd like you to have a go at copying and completing the following table. So you're going to calculate here the missing box. So for example, if we know that his weekly amount is 900, or his or her is 900, to get the annual, we'll multiply that by 52. Okay, and so whatever amount you get, 900 times 52 will go in there. Now, hopefully you can go through and calculate every empty box using the information that you're given. So in this case, you've got a monthly pay of this amount. So work out for me what that would be per week and per year. Now I'm going to get you to pause now while you do the work, because in a moment I'm going to put up the solutions. You can check how you went. And there are the solutions. So hopefully you went okay. If you struggled or you got some wrong, make sure you reach out, grab your teacher, say, hey, can you help me with this? I'm a bit stuck. Good job, guys. Well done.